From Anakin's betrayal to Palpatine's execution of Order 66, the Jedi Order ceased to exist altogether, and those few who survived went into hiding on various planets across the galaxy. As the Empire rose to power, things looked even bleaker for the surviving Jedi, as the Empire pretty much ruled almost the entire galaxy under tight control, and any former Republic or Separatist world was under their command. This meant that the Jedi had to choose carefully where they would seek sanctuary for their remaining days. Even the so-called neutral worlds like Tatooine were not places where the Jedi could go and not fear for their life. The Hutts would not think twice to turn in a Jedi for a nice bounty from the Empire. The only way to survive was to completely isolate yourself and renounce the Jedi way entirely, like Obi-Wan did for those 2 decades that he spent on Tatooine. As you can probably imagine, being a Jedi after those events was not so easy. And this leaves us with the question, were there any worlds where the Jedi could go and feel at least somewhat safer than anywhere else? During the time of the Republic, many planets were safe havens for the Jedi, and they were welcomed by their people even during the dark times of the Empire. Alderaan was a Republic-loyal planet. It was seen as the heart of the rebellion where they were supported the most, specifically by the Organa family. Not to mention, most people on this planet simply did not have any sympathies towards the Imperial regime. Kashyyyk. We all know that the Wookiees fought side by side with the Jedi to defend their home planet, and even though the Wookiees were mostly enslaved by the Empire, they would still remain loyal to the Jedi. The planet of Naboo. Although in the old trilogy Naboo wasn't mentioned even once, at the end of Return of the Jedi, as most planets are celebrating, one planet that is also shown is Naboo. This leads me to believe that they still respected the Jedi and that they were indeed a Republic-loyal planet. The planet of Lothal. In Rebels, we can see that plenty of Rebel loyalists were situated here. Ezra and Kanan even spent most of their training on this planet in Season 1, and they even located a Jedi temple which proves to be very useful for both Ezra and Kanan. The planet Mon Calamari, or also known as Dak. After a failed attempt by the Empire to enslave the planet of Mon Calamari, they in fact became a crucial part of the rebellion, and their workforce proved to be invaluable in the fight against the tyranny of the Empire. This of course meant that any Jedi would be able to live quietly there and not be persecuted by the natives. Chandrila, which was the home planet of Mon Mothma. Because they supported the rebellion in any way possible, the Emperor made this planet the first target of the second Death Star, and it was planned that once the fight with the rebellion ends on Endor, the planet Chandrila would be next. This planet was so Jedi-friendly, in fact, that after the fall of the Empire, they would go on to become the capital for the New Republic and the seat of the newly formed Galactic Senate. Many of you would suggest that Dagobah should be part of this list as well, because of Yoda, but you have to remember that Dagobah is a harsh planet, and any human Jedi that survived would simply not be able to live in these harsh conditions. The planets we just mentioned were for those Jedi that were still a part of the light side and did not renounce the Jedi way completely. Now, for those Jedi that would venture into the gray side and even leave their former life as a Jedi and would maybe become a bounty hunter or a smuggler, then plenty of other worlds became an option. For example, Nar Shaddaa, Tatooine, Jakku, maybe even the shadier parts of Corellia, and even the lowest Coruscant levels. Alright Star Wars fans, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day, my friends, and in closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you always.